you in the mood?
Oh gosh, David. Now, okay.
For a podcast?
We had to stop the last
Why didn't you let me finish?
Because you know how I am with awkwardness. I try to fix it. You dive in deeper.
I was just simply asking, are you in the mood for a podcast?
No, you had, are you in the mood, ...
No, okay, that's... Welcome to Somehow I Marriage.
So this week's episode sponsor is at Sweet Haven Soap Company. Deacon Keith Strom, a friend of mine, just started and launched his business, Sweet Haven Soap Company. I should confess to you that I have already bought some.
Was that in the budget?
Was that in my spending money?
Where did this money come from? Why didn't you consult me about this first?
So it counts as household and not as my personal spending money. Okay.
Can I use it?
Yes. At Sweet Haven Soap Company, we believe that every home should be a sacred place, a sanctuary where one can relax, rest, and recreate even amidst the chaos and stress of everyday life. That's why I needed the soap. That's why they strive.
I'm okay with that.
To create natural handcrafted soap and personal care products that allow individuals and families to experience beauty and take a step back. A pause that creates a space to pamper and refresh both body and spirit. Their artisanal soaps are made from the finest natural oils and butters, and they're free from harsh chemicals and preservatives that work on your skin like detergent. Make your home a haven and allow their soaps to both cleanse and refresh you. They always have free shipping on orders over $60. I had to place an order over $60 to get free shipping.
This is correct.
Just so you know.
How dare you?
And listeners to Somehow I Marriage can save 15% by entering the sales code marriage15. Come visit sweethavensoap.com. Use the promo code marriage15. Ooh. Our first podcast promo code. Aw, milestones.
I'm okay. Okay. I am very happy about all of this, wonderful, our sponsor and everything. I just wish you would have talked to me first before you bought so much.
Soap. It's soap. Necessary. I always buy the soap. And, this takes soap on a whole new level. I'll be so fresh and clean.
If you talk back to me, I'm putting some of it in your mouth.
Whoa, okay. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like nowadays, if kids have rotten mouths and you put some of these delicate soaps in their mouth, it's like, wow, that's actually really good.
They must have really had a swear word. Like, it's a really bad swear word.
Like, this is delicious.
Yeah. Wait, is it the soap that is good for really bad swear words, or do we just use the cheap soap for that?
I don't know. I had to get my mouth washed out with soap one time. I said the F word when I was a kid. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
used to. I swear sometimes, but I gave it up during one Lent, and then I didn't say as many off-color words anymore.
Do you think swear words?
Sometimes when you're really mean to me.
What?
Just kidding.
Okay. You shouldn't. Great. Now everyone thinks that I'm really mean to you.
And I have to swear.
Clearly, this podcast has demonstrated that you're the one who is the aggressor towards your husband.
David is sick.
I am
right now.
Very sick. You guys in La La Land, I mean in TV land or whatever. Podcast land. They can't see, but I have a facial box of tissues here.
Box of tissues. It's for his whole face. His whole face needs to be cleansed.
It's here, and there's no trash can either, so I just take the used Kleenex tissues and just spread them on the table in kind of a origami type of arrangement.
It's really gross. Thanks for that.
It is like a museum of origami. I appreciate being able to say right now on the podcast that I am not feeling well, because when I tell my wife that, there's no sympathy. And I feel like from at least half of our listener base, the husband side, the male side, they understand.
It's not that I have no sympathy, but when we were talking about you getting sick just earlier today or yesterday, you said you'll know when you get sick. And I was like, well, I already was sick last week. And you were like, you were sick? Exactly. That's exactly what you didn't know. I was sick because I wasn't acting like a big giant baby about it. I did all my chores. I took care of all the children.
That's because you equate your worth with what you do, and I know that I'm a beloved child of God.
Okay. No,
I don't have to prove it.
And clearly you don't. But no, the thing is that moms never get a break when we're sick. We have to keep going. The kids need us. You know, we have to keep working. We have to do our chores. We have to keep up with things. Otherwise, if we take a break, then we have way more work to do after we come back. And it's stressful to think about.
Whereas dads,
get to rest,
if we do not get back up to
100%,
what are you going to do? What are you going to do if a burglar comes in and we are not at our best? Okay? We need to be fully rested and ready to go.
Well, if they catch what you have, then I have nothing to worry about.
It may take some time.
Oh, man. Anyway, so our topic today is robbing ice cream trucks.
No, our topic today...
Okay.
Our topic today is...
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh, man. Rolling my eyes.
You know what they say about rolling your eyes?
What?
It's like you're throwing the person across the room with your
Nobody says that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's why when I roll my eyes at you, I only do it halfway, which means that you are at the highest point. I'm just lifting you up.
To Jesus.
As I said I would.
Okay.
Today's episode is find a wife who will rob a BlueBell truck with you.
Ice cream truck. It's ice cream in case people don't know.
Oh,
BlueBell ice cream.
All right, well, fix that in the title. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell the story?
No, because it's like a joke that you like start with the punchline instead of.
I tell it very factually.
Hun,
you tell it in like 10 minutes.
You rest up, hun. I've got
go
this.
Go ahead.
All right.
All right. I'll drink my coffee. Go ahead.
I remember the story like as if it was yesterday. And I remember we were driving in a city that was congested with traffic, much like I am congested right now. And I remember distinctly seeing in front of us a BlueBell ice cream truck that came to a stop right before us.
Well, they didn't come to a stop in per se. We were stuck in traffic. Everyone.
How can you not come to a stop if you're stuck in traffic?
Well,
Was that really worth it to stop the story and clarify?
Yes, because I needed to describe that this was a situation in which we were stuck.
You needed to.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have this condition.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Yes, you do have
Speaking of having conditions.
You do have a condition.
Okay. All right.
You walked right into that, and it felt so good. I actually feel better now from my cold.
I don't think you're really sick.
I'm like back up to 80%. Now 75 because you said that. So I had the thought, I saw this ice cream truck in front of us, BlueBell, and I don't know if this was an ADHD moment or if it was a psychotic moment, because the thought that came into my mind was pretty scary. I had to check myself, like, why did I think that? Normal people probably don't have these thoughts. But when I saw the truck, I immediately had the thought of turning to you and saying, "Hey, hun, it's a BlueBell ice cream truck. Get your gun."
Yeah, that's disturbing.
And I did, but no. Okay, even if it is disturbing, all right, granted, fine. But I, in that moment, exuberated a high velocity amount of self-control.
You exuberated self-control. I don't think that's...
Is that...
No.
I think that that's possible.
Is okay, exhibited?
What does exuberate mean?
I don't even think that's a word.
Yeah, it is now.
All right. Anyway, so you put a filter on for the first time ever.
I did not say that out loud.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was such a weird thought. I'm not going to say that. It's not even worth it. Like, you'll probably just look at me crazily or and We don't need that right now in our marriage. So I did not say that. And no sooner, 2 seconds later, that I had let that thought pass on down the conveyor belt of the factory of my mind, then you said out loud in a very audible voice, what did you say?
I said, look, it's a BlueBell ice cream truck. Let's rob it. That's what I said.
Wow.
Which is less violent than get your gun.
But
okay?
what are you going to rob them with?
I was going to go up to them and be like, give us all your ice cream. And then they're going to say no. And we're going to be like, all right, go get back in the car.
Clearly you do not rob anybody, you know. You need to learn that, how to rob.
So we said that, and then we laughed when David said that he had the same thought.
I freaked out because it was like you said audibly what I had not only thought, but just said, no, that's a ridiculous thought. But when you said that out loud, I was like, I was not only like surprised, but yes, it was this moment of love, like affection that I had in that moment. It was that feeling of love and affection that I had for you was so powerful. I wanted to consummate our marriage.
Oh man. It's not hard to read your thoughts on that subject. So,
and it's not hard to read your thoughts over eating ice cream.
Okay, I would rather eat ice cream. I'm just kidding.
Wow! Oh wow!
I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow!
If you want to consummate, give ice cream.
Don't you understand though the love that the affection, you know, like we were on the same page. We were on another level in that way, like that we could have never anticipated that. That having in common, you know,
we are bad still after almost 14 years of marriage of anticipating the other's wants and needs. I think that's something we're still working on. Like you'll go to the coffee shop and then come home with a coffee for yourself. And not anticipate, I wonder if my wife would like a coffee this morning.
That's not anticipate. That's a younger child thing. I literally don't care about anyone but myself.
He's the youngest in his family.
And I want this for Christmas. And you didn't get me this?
Have only... Okay, well, we have a terrible track record for giving each other presents in general, birthdays and
Christmases. It's gotten worse.
It's really bad.
But it was
actually.
good.
We just start buying our own presents now.
We have everything that we need now, that we got, that we needed, and that we got it in the early stages of our marriage. And
like a toothbrush. Our very first, I don't know, gift giving holiday was my birthday, and you got me a toothbrush.
Okay. So
romantic.
You see that tone is definitely
you
implied
friend-zoned
here.
Me, basically.
You asked, you didn't ask. It strongly implied, like around the time of your birthday, you said, "Oh man, I would really love to have an electric toothbrush. Oh, I really want one of those. I've wanted one since I had like headgear or something like that, for 5 years of my life."
Oh my gosh.
Like you said that. So okay, as a guy buying presents for a girl, that can be one difficult. And so if you say something like that around the proximate time of your birthday, what did you think I was going to immediately, in my mind jump to? Like she wants ice cream. She asked for a toothbrush, but I'm going to get her ice cream. Like, how would I?
Yeah, no. So you had this really nice gift bag and tissue paper and a sweet card that was like, "You're my princess," or something really sweet and cheesy romantic. And then I reach in and I pull out Sonicare electric toothbrush.
Is that by Philips?
I thought it was a joke at first.
Sonicare by Philips?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We should get a sponsorship from them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it was a little
romantic.
You ruined it kind of moment.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was.
But I also am not good at getting you presents either. There was one year I got you a really nice pipe that was handmade by a friend of ours.
And I love smoking pipes now. That is it when I have the time. Yeah.
I got you that thing that you have on your wall in the dining room, the G.K. Chesterton quote.
That
our friend made.
A guy crafted that out of wood, and it says, what does it say? It says,
in Catholicism, the pipe, and the cross can all fit together.
That's right, G.K. Chesterton.
So that looks really nice. I got you that.
You got me a crossbow 1 year, but I admit my problem is when you buy me nice things that I've never had before. I end up. This is a fault. I end up going online and checking out like the upgrade. Like you got me because you do. Okay, wait.
You're why
do you buy me entry level things?
It's not entry level things. It is introductory.
The crossbow only shot one arrow.
Okay, what do you
that's
need?
Kind of like entry level.
That's the very basicest crossbow that you would need to rob a BlueBell ice cream truck.
The one that shoots two at the same time, like if you need, that's pretty, because there may be.
Oh no! But a lot of the things that you've gotten me, you've gifted back to yourself. You got me a drum machine. Okay. You got me a microphone that you say, well, our sound guy says I sound better on this microphone.
What was I supposed to do in that situation?
So you regifted that back to yourself. The only thing that you've gotten me that is really, really, really special is my necklace. The one diamond you've ever bought me, because my ring was from your grandmother. But this...
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Hey, Dad, you got any rings? I want to propose to my girlfriend.
Thanks, Grandma.
This has a special story. You need a divine intervention to get me a present. That's what you got.
Yeah, because I work for the church, and now I make less money working for the church than what I did when I first started. How did this happen?
You're taking seriously that for richer, for poor. Just been in the poorer
See, that was more than a vow. It was a prophecy.
It was a promise. Okay, go ahead.
Really? Promise? Okay.
You're prophetic.
No, okay. That's, how dare you? So basically, I was in the store, jewelry. Sound it out. I was in
store with jewels.
I was. It was owned by the family jewels.
Oh my gosh. David.
Okay, sorry.
He's on a lot of not that it matters
I've reached
really.
the stage of like from man cold self-pity to just delirious in my sickness. But yeah, I came into the jewelry store, and as I was walking in, there was a guy who was past the etiquette of door holding. You know, like it's 10 feet. Within 10 feet, you hold the door for somebody. But if he was clearly like 11 feet, so I did not have to feel obligated. Yet I did hold the door for him, and we came in, and I was walking around and realized I can't afford anything in this entire place. And so he was standing at the counter right there next to me, and he just turns to me and he says, I had no idea why I'm even in here. Here, you take this, enjoy. And he handed me, it was like $100 gift card to that jewelry place. And they had that necklace.
The smallest diamond you could now afford.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I really like it. It's the perfect thing.
I'm glad.
But I thought it was so when you told me the story.
Like that.
I just thought it was so sweet. It's like a Hallmark movie. Man, super in love, wants to get his wife something nice for the first time ever in the history of their marriage. And he walks into a jewelry store and he can't afford anything. And then some stranger hands him a gift card and now he can afford a present for his wife. It's just so Hallmark movie, Christmas special. And it warmed my heart. And I fell in love with you even more.
And yet you still say, but why is it so small?
David.
I was talking about the diamond. What were you talking about?
That's what she said. No, okay. Oh my gosh, this is the worst. Anyway, so gosh, How do we recover from these things? I don't even know. So
I didn't do anything.
You know what you did. You know what you did.
I didn't do anything. You're the one that
I didn't do anything. That's typical.
You're the one that said that the diamond, like you made a big deal of, the diamond is too small.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Yes,
okay.
You did.
It was cute. It's cute.
You know what
everything.
you did.
Okay, keep going. But yeah, so we.
It's not small.
Oh
it's
my
cute.
gosh. I think that we think alike in terms of our sense of humor, in terms of our
which tends to be inappropriate
values. Yeah, we're still
and immature.
We're still way on the path to sainthood.
Well, but do we on that? Do we even have many things in common?
No.
Besides, because that kind of is the what we're getting at here. I think with this topic of find a wife who will rob a BlueBell ice cream truck. Like we finished each other's sandwiches right there.
Ice cream sandwiches.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I see what you did there. No, like we thought very much. We will have these times where, like we'll be completely in sync, thought process wise, or just idea or joke wise or whatever. But when it comes down to it, we do not have a lot in common. Other than that. Like some people, they're looking for. I want to find somebody that loves the same type of music or loves movies like I do or something like that. And that's what they're basing their relationships on, is like all these things in common. We don't have really anything. I think what's
our faith. We're both musicians.
Yeah, I didn't marry a Muslim.
And we
youth ministry.
We like to do ministry together.
Actually, those are pretty good.
Yeah.
But we hate each other's music.
We hate each other's music. We hate how the other plays their instruments sometimes, or mainly just how we approach music. You approach it from.
You don't like my drumming on the guitar?
No, I do, but I mean like how we approach it.
Oh, okay.
How we approach music is completely different. We always fight. One of us is always getting our feelings hurt. Usually me, but sometimes you.
Wow.
And
I'm sick. Do you have to say that?
Yes, I do. Yeah. So, but as far as we hate each other's movies, except for The Office.
We like The Office, but yeah, I would rather watch some kind of war movie where men are crying because they got killed, and
I'd rather watch something funny.
Yeah, and there's nothing funny about men crying because they got killed.
Do you cry because you got killed? I mean,
at that point, you're probably dead.
But anyway, yeah. So I don't think that it's important to have a ton of things in common, but I think, the scripture verse from St. Paul where he says, wives need to be submissive to your husbands. One of my friends said that a priest friend told her that submission, if you break that down, it really just means under the same mission, that we should be together under the same mission. And I think that we are. Do you think we're under the same mission?
No, that's...
How would you describe the mission of our family?
Because you don't know it.
Because I want to be submissive, David.
Oh, well, it's about time. It's about time.
Christ, love your wives as I have loved the church.
I am liking this podcast.
Must die. Okay.
I think you are asking because you want me to tell you, because you have forgotten yourself. But no matter, no fear, I am here. The mission has always been is what I said at the proposal. I said, I want to be a better man for you, and I want to get you to heaven. So I don't think that has changed. And that pretty much is the only reason why we're here. Okay. You, me, this whole thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just trying to get you to heaven. Okay.
Yeah. Would you say that you've become a better man for me?
I'll let the evidence speak for itself. If the rocks could cry out, oh man.
No, yeah, being under the same mission. So I think
wait. Haven't you said that?
Yes.
Wow, you are a lot more different than you were when we first started.
You are a lot more different.
You're a lot more better.
You're more better than you used to be. Well, we definitely have evolved and grown and matured, some more than others. And
I've evolved.
you were an ape when we. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Okay,
no.
rib.
You have.
If I was an ape, you were just a rib.
I think, yeah. I think that you have stepped it up and grown in responsibility and maturity. And I think that you have, by proximity, helped me to chill out a little bit, that I tend to get very wrapped up in all the things that I have to do and overachievement and that kind of thing. Whereas that's not necessarily the most important thing. And so, yeah, I speed you up, you slow me down. Let's put it that way.
It's like we're in the car and you are
Don't even say
nagavating.
it. Oh, you said it. Whereas I'm trying to drive and take care of the kids, and you're sleeping. So, okay.
While driving?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did anyone die? No.
So, no. No, but we
yes,
are,
yes.
I think, yeah, over 14 years, we are still learning, just how to anticipate each other's needs and wants. But we have gotten better about being explicit in what we need and want. For example, since Christmas is coming up, one of the things that hurt my feelings every Christmas morning where I was sad was
Let's
you
talk
would
about
never
this.
put anything in my stocking. And this is kind
Did
of
you
an
even
issue.
have a stocking?
This is yes, I did.
I think there was
My mom
a
made me
time.
one.
Yeah, but
And I
first she
hung it
made everybody else.
next to yours.
Didn't she
which
make
Santa
everyone else
filled.
one?
And the kids were asking, Mom, Santa didn't put anything in your stocking. I'm
You
like, I know.
were naughty.
So you did not see Mommy kissing Santa Claus. Anyway.
Well, that's good because that's
We'll
unfaithfulness.
tell that story one time.
Keep the marriage bed undefiled.
No, you
Hebrews
are Santa.
13. Oh.
Idiot. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Anyways, but this is kind of a universal problem, actually, because I was at Target the other day and I heard a woman tell her spouse, she said, please don't forget to put something in my stocking this year. And she was kind of joking, but I was like, yeah, exactly.
You don't know that woman's situation, that family situation. She
knew all I needed to know.
Maybe didn't get something because she did not. Do you know the rules of Christmas? Have you sung the songs?
Yes.
Then you know some people don't get
My name
stuff.
is a Christmas song. So give me all the things in my stocking. But it came to...
My name is the Jewish King. Treat me like one.
Wow. David was a little bit... Let's not go into David's story, okay?
I want to be pampered.
Anyway, I really think that one of the things that comes with growing in your relationship and in your marriage and in just general communication and care of each other is being able to articulate, hey, this might seem dumb, but I want you to put something in my stocking. It would feel special to me if you would do that. Like if that's part of your love language or how you want to celebrate Christmas morning, to be able to say that. Whereas I think we still have a ways to go in terms of our own anticipating each other's wants and needs. I struggle with that for you, and I know you struggle with that for me.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
So men, put something in your wife's stocking.
I'll put
She
something
does
in your
so
stocking,
many
all right.
things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it better be chocolate or money.
Wow.
No, that was I remember when you got me a gift card one year.
What was it for?
Amazon.
Oh, okay. At least it wasn't for like IHOP or something like that. So there you go. I would say find a wife who will rob a BlueBell ice cream truck with you. That means the main mission, you're on the same mission, whether that is robbery or getting each other to heaven, which is very large as far as contrast goes. Interest wise, what are the most important things?
Yeah, it's okay to have different likes and interests and to respect each other. You know, like if you're going to watch a violent action movie, I'm going to sleep, you know? Like,
No, I thought that we would watch it together, though.
right.
And
Or if I want to watch a Hallmark Christmas movie, I'll go out of town. Like, I'll watch it when I'm out of town. I won't go out of town. I'll watch it when I'm out of town.
Take all the kids
Yeah.
with you, you know, and yes,
Um,
so I can be sick and
Yeah.
just lie in bed.
right. Yeah,
Well, good.
but heading the same direction, making sure and checking back in with each other, making sure you're heading in the same direction. Like, what are we doing as a family to continue that mission? Like, if our mission is to help get each other to heaven, what are we doing? Are we helping each other? Are we serving each other? Are we taking time for prayer and confession and whatever, you know, those things are? Checking back in. If that's our mission, does our family life reflect that? And we have definitely had moments where we were like, yeah, we're not doing what we should be doing as a family, and having to make some changes.
Well, that's about to change because with this new soap that you are using, sweethavensoap.com. What a way to change your life, not only get it cleaner, but also if you have a swearing problem, just stick one of those bars in your mouth and you will never, ever drop an F-bomb again. Thank you guys for joining us on today's podcast, and we will talk at you next time.
All right.
This is Somehow I Marriaged with Noelle and David McHugh, the first Noelle, but you're hardly my first.
Oh, gosh. Wow. That means you're Jan. You're Jan from The Office.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.